Okay, I'm live. So, number one, if I look a mess, it's because I do look a mess. Now, anyway, just give me 1 second. Okay, I can't have all that going on. I wanted to talk about what not to put up with these gang stalkers. This is a message to, I'm gonna call y'all the gang stalkees. Okay. So first of all, you know how you hear a lot of people say, "Oh, ignore the people who are gang stalking you and all that." I feel like there's another method to the madness that's just as good. It's do not put up with these people. Like, do not put up with these people. Like, I'm learning the absolute hard way that I should not put up with these people. I should have never put up with these people. And it's like, you say why? Like why? No, I'm gonna answer why. Because these people put so much stress onto you. And what made me think about it is, have you ever noticed like white people or black people who go into the workforce and like it seems like as soon as they notice that the crowd is not a good crowd, like the people that they're gonna be working with are like, psychotic, deranged, rude, or like just, they sense that something's not right. Like, oh, these people aren't gonna treat me right, or oh, these people, they some about them isn't right. And you see like these white people or these specific type of black people just walk out. Like, damn, that person didn't last that long. And I used to wonder, like, why, I used to think that was kind of weak. Like, why would you do that? I'm like the type of person, well, I was the type of person that was like, well, yeah, I can sense that there's something up with these people, but I'm just going to hang in there. I'm going to try to stay in there as long as I can, and I'm going to, make my money. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that these people who were walking out, these white and black people that were walking out once they sensed that things weren't good, were like, these are like the strongest people in a sense. Like, I'm strong in one way, but they're very intelligent and strong in another way. It's like they're not going to let people treat them any kind of way. They're not going to let people, dog them out and harass them and taunt them and beat them up for a paycheck. And I'm like, me, I'm just like, I'm trying to get my money. Like, I'm very goal oriented, and I think these other people are too. But they are more interested in finding places that are better fit for them. As for me, I'm just like, I'm lucky I got this, and I'm gonna take this opportunity and make it everything that I had. And so I realized that I was making a huge effing mistake because once I realized and started rewinding like all the things that were happening to me and how it was making me feel it, I realized, damn, this shit actually taking a physical toll on me. And I consider myself a pretty strong person. Like, I never really had too much like physical pain. I've been considered athletic, even though now you probably can't get me to run like down the street. But I realized, damn, when white people was teaching me this in school and they were saying like stress, the rest. So I'm like, wow, this is for real. Like, never be around people that are going to treat you bad. Like, if I have learned anything of not even to be strong, as soon as you can get out that situation, get out and never go back. Never deal with people like that. These people, to me, are like second to being murderers. Okay, these people are emotional and physical, mental murderers. Okay? If you don't believe what I'm saying, remember that line. I know somebody told you that. Stress, you know the rest. Okay? You can finish the line. So, yeah, these people are literally trying to take you out. So, if they can't poison your food, They can't get you to act a lunatic. They can't put you in jail. They can't do these, things to get you out of character so beyond your normal character where it's gonna incriminate you, or I don't know if that's the right word, where basically it's gonna get you in enough trouble that you're gonna be behind bars or paying some type of fee, or creating this really big chaotic situation for yourself. Then they start to stressing you out as a strategy to take you out. Like, so I'm realizing that now. I'm like, wow, like I'm literally thinking about all the things that these people do now. I don't recommend thinking about all the bad things that people have done to you, because the Bible says to dwell on all that's good. But for me, sometimes I feel like I have to examine some of the things that people have done. So one, I don't do it again. And I also like to remember what people have done to me, because it's just like something that I feel like I need to remember. If you've done something to me, because I'm such an empathic person and I'm also such a forgiving person, that if I don't kind of go over those thoughts sometimes and remember, I could like walk myself into danger, because I'm like, forgiving these people, or like saying, oh, I feel bad for them, and making all these excuses for them, when I'm like, at the end of the day, man, these people tried to hurt you with stress, and it didn't just hit you mentally and emotionally. The shit is hitting you like physically. Like sometimes now I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, I literally get a physical vibe from people. Like, I mean, that person making like something on me hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be around this person no more. Like, man, I'm telling you, one time at work, I'll give you an example. One time at work, um, I had to get something out of somebody's hand. And I'm telling you, when I got this out of this person's hand, I literally felt pain in my hand after just that little interaction with them. This was somebody that I actually worked with. And I felt like a pain, almost like a fiery, on my fucking hand. And I was just like, and I'm not talking about like, it was just weird. So I went to the bathroom and I washed my hands. And that was the second person that at work that I transferred like something through touch, and I felt pain. I felt pain. And that, it's just immaculate. It's a great example of what these people are gonna do to you. They're going to bring you pain. They're gonna bring you pain. So it's like, man, stay away from these people. Stay away from these people. Be You gotta be a new intelligent now. Like, be like those people when you sense a room out, you know what I'm saying? And this is, I'm realizing this is what these people talking about when these motivational coaches get online and start, coaching you and motivating you, and they're telling you, know your worth. Like when you walk in a building, when you walk in to apply somewhere, know your worth. Because when you know your worth, can't nobody offer you nothing that you don't deserve. And then also, be who you are. Like I feel like when I go to places, I feel like this last job that I had, I feel like I was pretty much myself. But like during the interview, I pretty much just like I was pretty much myself. But people are kind of taken back by me, because I'm the type of person that's like, I'm really like, I come off a certain type of way, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I am. But then when you show me that you're a certain type of way, like say that I'm a meek person, I'm a kind person, right? And that's how I treat you. I treat you with respect. I'm a very professional person on the workforce. It's not like I'm going in there like this or anything like that. Of course not. You know what I'm saying? So when they start to catch an attitude with me or they start to be very rude and very aggressive to me, I start taking my stance and I become a very assertive person. And I do become that person that's like wearing my hat like this after a while. The more you push me and the more you treat me like crap, the more I'm going to say, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but why are you talking to me like that? I feel like you're being a disrespectful person. The way that you're treating me is very unprofessional. Like, I don't treat you like that. Why are you treating me like that? Is it because I came in here meek and I came in here nice? And so now you think that I'm one of these people that you can run over and treat like crap? And then they're like, oh crap, like that's who she is. Yeah, but guess what? Because I came in there and I approached them meekly and humbly, and these people were already plotting to disrespect me and treat me wrong. They don't see that like that. They actually continue to engage in it. Anyway, let's stay on topic. So basically, you need to keep these people out of your life. And let me tell you another reason why. Not just because it's going to cause physical turmoil on you, that stress, everything that you learned in school, if they taught you that is absolutely right. That stress, that mental and emotional stress can turn into physical stress. And I'm like just now starting to feel that. I'm starting to feel that. I'm starting to realize that. But not only does it do that, but I literally forgot what I was gonna say. Um, it causes physical stress. It gives them the wrong idea of who you are. It, you know, makes them feel like whoever these people are, that the next place that you go to, they can continue to treat you that way. Like once people see that they can treat you that way one time, it seems like they believe they can continue to treat you that way all the time. And it'll be like a standard of how they can treat you. That's not what I was going to say, but since I forgot what I was going to say, that came up in mind too. So, yeah, just be intelligent like these other people and start learning to walk away. Do not give, oh, these people like to engage with you whenever they see that you're getting upset. Oh, that's what I was going to say. They create an atmosphere for you where you, like, I'm literally sit at home sometimes thinking over like what happened and I'm talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally doing a YouTube video 24/7 a day, but just I'm not recording it. So these people will have you in a mind frame where you will constantly be going over what they did. It's like a horrible fucking relationship. Have you ever been in one of those domestic relationships or those relationships where like you're trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong? And at first it's kind of fun because it's like a puzzle, you're trying to put it together. But do that long enough and you will get a fucking headache. Like do it for some years and then you would just be like, man, fuck that shit, man. I don't care. Like, I just want to not deal with it because it's too much. It's like it'll have you like reciting and reviewing things 24/7 over and over and over. If that's not the type of job that you do, man, you're not gonna want to do that. You're not gonna want to do that. It's too much. It's too much stress for a person. You can't keep going over like all the good things that I could be thinking about. These people have just filled these Gangstalkees with like these horrible, exhausting memories. Like, man, they did this to me, and why did they do that? Oh, they thought this. Oh, they thought they could do that. Uh huh. Oh, I see what they was doing. Oh, now I understand. Why did they do that? Oh, I get it. You'll just be doing that all day. Like it'll be like your life because you spent like a year or 2 years with these people, and now that you're not in that work mode anymore. Now you're like in review mode. So you're reviewing everything. It's like you could be living your life a beautiful, clear path if that wasn't happening to you. Imagine if you just walked into work and people treated you professionally and you were just like doing your job, whatever, whenever it was time to go. Maybe you were on like a contract or whatever, and you were only going to be there for a certain amount of time, and everything went well, you can pick up and go and feel a good sense of mind, have a good sense of mind. You know what I'm saying? You can move forward. But when these people have piled things up on you and in your brain and all these negative things and these negative emotions and robbed you of your dopamine and your good serotonin, it's just like everything is so negative. It's like you're getting the backlash of all the negative things that happen. Like most people aren't trained to go through a bunch of negative things and then just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do that. A lot of people, well, for me, have to review like what happened, why did this happen, and it's like, and then if you continue to let it happen, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You ain't gonna be able to continue to let that happen. Eventually, you're going to stand your ground. You're gonna put the judge's hammer on the table, if you know what I mean. Okay? Overruled, overturned, whatever. I don't care what is in your favor is gonna be in your favor. Because these people, the way they try to come at you is a reflection of the fact that they ain't got no flavor. You get what I'm saying? These people be coming at you, be trying to attack you. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. When they start hitting you, how it makes you feel, you realize how horrible these people are. I mean, in my book, they go down with the murderers. I mean, I'm serious. People who will stress you out purposely, strategize how to ruin your day throughout the day. Strategize how every time you get up and you make let's say you making great sales and you're doing a great job, and every time you do that, they come in and say something bad, or oh well this, or oh well that, and then like they just gotta always put a dark cloud over your parade. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't their type of parade, then they don't want you having no parade. If they're not the main character of the parade, they don't want you to participate. It's like, okay, well, these are the type of people that we could all have something that we need to do as a team, and they will bring your ass down. Like, think about basketball. Who the hell gonna not let you score? Who the hell not gonna let you score on the basketball team that's on your team? Okay, but this is the type of people these people are. These people are so psychotic in their mentality that they don't even want you to score for the team. They would rather you get injured and hurt so that you don't score for the team. They are the type of people that they wouldn't mind losing the game if it hurts you. It's ridiculous. Like, who does that? Yeah. So I realized that my strength was a weakness. My strength that people may have seen as, oh, damn, you're strong. How did you get through that? How did you do it? I realized it may have been like a strength, but it was also a huge weakness because I didn't even know what it would cost me physically. Like, I'm not saying, I'm just breaking down, but I have noticed that, like, as I have gotten older, I felt the tension. Like it used to be in my shoulders and it just moved down a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. And so I'm like, oh no, baby, I don't got no time for you. If you cannot treat me good, I don't care what you're offering me. If you cannot treat me good, if you can't appreciate my worth, if my worth is intimidating to you, you're not worthy of being on my team. And I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can offer me right now exactly what I need. You know what I'm saying? You can offer me like $40 an hour right now, $100 an hour. But if that $100 an hour comes with fucking stress. Like, you're giving me pains in my body and stuff because when I look at you, I can't fucking stand you because your vibe is so fucking toxic that I can't even be next to you. Soon as you get next to me, I go a fucking running the other way. I can't afford I can't afford to accept the $100 an hour because you're not gonna just be giving me $100 an hour. You're gonna be trying to fucking take me out while I'm getting $100 an hour because you're gonna be in my fucking ear nagging at me like I'm some fucking slave all fucking day when I'm out here busting my you know what off, my ass crack off, doing the best. And I'm talking about people can see that I'm working. People can see that I'm doing a good job, but you're over here just trying to whip the shit out of me. And when I grab that motherfucking whip and get your ass back, it's gonna be a damn problem. See, this is why I gotta calm down. See, this is exactly the mode that they get you in. You will get like super hyped fighting your point, and it's like I'm realizing as I get older, I can't really do that anymore. Like I can't do it anymore. Like I think I need to save it up for something that's really good because it's like, boo. I'm feeling like God wants me in a calm. Like God wants me in a calm, a CALM, because it's like I think that I think it's beautiful to fight, but don't put up with them. I think it's beautiful to fight for yourself, but maybe God doesn't want you in that particular element, that heated element, that element where you're upset and you're angry and you're showing your assertiveness and your aggressiveness because you have to. It's like I feel like God wants me in a calm. And I feel like people is really disturbing that image. They're disturbing that picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're putting too much stress on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a female, right? So it's like I'm supposed to be feeling that estrogen. You know what I'm saying? That estrogen, right? But I feel like they're trying to make me feel like that testosterone. I was gonna say that estrogen, that testosterone. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to make me like be a damn man in there. Man, I'm telling you, man, you don't know what it's like at work for somebody like me. People are like, being and they make you what's not attractive. And that's what they be. They be that, what they're trying to make you, you know, rude, super aggressive, you know what I'm saying, this and that and that. And that. And then they go in there and pretend that they're like how you are. Like, hi, hey, yeah, I understand. That's a good idea. But then behind everybody's back, they're like, um, you need to do this and you need to do that. And, but they're all rude and shit to you. And so you're like, and you see all this, and it's like, it naturally brings like this, they're like a fucking, they bring this like this on the hoodie, this drawstring. They just like, tighten it up on you. And it's like, no, 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 no. They, my flower is like this right now. It's wanting to be like this. It's wanting to grow, and it's like they're just wanting you to be like this. Like, don't show your colors. Don't bloom. Don't show who you are. Don't open up. Don't feel relaxed. Don't feel good. Don't feel beautiful. Don't you dare come to work feeling healthy. Don't you dare come to work feeling at peace. Don't you dare. Like that's how they're trying to make you feel. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to be just like this really uptight soon as you walk in the door. And it's really hard to be like this and talk like this when people are attacking you like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that takes some serious ninja combo right there. Like, that's on some monk type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super hard. So I'm just like, trying to figure out how to, center myself. And part of centering myself is not just taking 10 deep breaths and saying, I got this. A part of centering myself now is saying, I'm not gonna let you I'm not gonna let you do this to me. I'm not gonna put up with this. As soon as I walk in that door and I sense your horrible ass energy, I know I have a choice if I want to stay here or if I want to leave. And I don't want to be in a position where I have to be stuck with you if you're going to treat me like shit and I'm going to sit here and add value to you. It's horrible because it encourages people to not perform well on the job. Think about it. If you, it's just a horrible thing to have toxic people in the work environment. It encourages people not to perform well on the job. You can't treat people who don't perform good well and people who perform good like crap. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like if you fall into the hands of what they're doing and you decide, oh, well, I'm just going to not perform very good, then you're displaying that and that's not going to be good for you and who you are. So it's like learning how to adjust in a toxic work environment. You know what I'm saying? Not putting up with bad people is a very, very beautiful, attractive trait to have. You know what I'm saying? That supernatural strength where you can go in there and handle any toxic person, that's beautiful too. To be able to go in there and not and handle any toxic person, but it's also a very beautiful and attractive trait to say, I'm not gonna put up with a toxic person. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm walking away and I'm gonna go find something better. So my whole point is just that you never have to be too strong. There's beauty in strength, but don't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? These women going in the gym and trying to pick up all this weight, unless you're gonna be in some like bodybuilder thing, it's just like no, no, I don't want to do that. Can you open my bottle of apple juice, please? Like I like being vulnerable. I like being at peace. I like being able to open my flower, you know what I'm saying? Instead of people trying to say, keep it closed. Don't show your beautiful colors and your relaxation and your sense of feeling free and beautiful and God thanking and God giving. I want you to be miserable and uptight and angry. I want to project that horrible energy onto you. No, I refuse. I refuse for you to make me an aggressive, masculine man. I refuse. I refuse. I want to be a light hearted, loving, beautiful female. If I need to defend myself, that's one thing. But I'm going to save everything in me for moments like that. I'm not going to waste them on everyday people like you who are trying to make this, an everyday thing for me and put me under stress. No, nothing flourishes under stress. I'm not going to let you do that to me. I mean, it may, there's flowers that grow out of concrete, but I don't always want to be the flower that grows out of concrete. Maybe I want to just grow in good soil sometimes. So don't put up with people is intelligent. Don't put up with people who treat you bad is beautiful. You're saying, I'm not going to let you kill me with stress. I'm not going to let you hurt my body. I'm not going to let you have me sitting here talking about your toxic behaviors every day, rewinding it in my head like we're in some domestic relationship that I don't want to be in. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fill my life up with beautiful things. And if you can't be a part of that, you can't be a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like it feels so much better. That's what makes me smile, not your toxicity. You don't want me to smile. You know what I'm saying? That smile, that smile is sunshine. And you know what the thing is? Some people cannot stand the light. They cannot stand your light. They don't when you show them teeth and you show that you smiling, they get so angry. They gritting their teeth. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that some people just they can't stand the light. They can't stand the light. They can't stand the light. So as soon as you walk in the door, they plan to dim your light. Oh, here they come! Here they come! Goddamn, they can feel the light. Yeah, they searching for the light, but they can't stand the light. Where is that? Is that here? Is that here? Where they at? They can't stand the light. And I'm not saying I'm the light. I'm just saying anything that's positive is of the light. That's what we call it. That's what we say. It's a light. It's not of darkness. You know what I'm saying? They want me in a dark state. They want me in a mean state. And then when I'm in a mean state, they want to get rid of me. When I'm in a light state, they want to get rid of me. Damn, you work for the motherfucking dirty cops, man. You trying to entrap me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? So, yeah, that's all I have to say is be yourself. Walk away from these toxic people. Don't let them think that you're going to withstand that and that you're going to fall for that and you're going to let them treat you like that for $1, for $100 an hour, anything. It's not worth it because guess what? That same $100 an hour that you're getting to endure that is that same $100 an hour you're going to need to use going to the therapist after you have reviewed all the toxic things that they've done to you and how it's making you feel. You're going to need that same $100 to pay your therapist. That's why it's not worth it. It's better to find somebody that's going to pay you $50 an hour. I'm just talking, nice numbers right now, just as for an example. You know, it's better to take somebody that's going to pay you $50 an hour. Well, and that's going to treat you good versus somebody that's going to pay you, $100 an hour to sit up there and breathe down your neck and torture you while they're putting their hot breath on you and, you know, making you have nightmares at night about them. So, you choose. I was once that one person, but I believe that I'm changing into the other person, and I like it. I like it. I like that. I feel like that's what I like out of people. Like, you know, there's that one person who doesn't put up with people's stuff. They talk up, they speak up for themselves. But then there's that one person who I'm not even gonna deal with it. I'm gonna walk out of here. I'm gonna go show. I'm gonna take my worth where people appreciate it. Both of those are attractive people, but I think that one is a little more experienced, and I can't really tell you which one, but I think one is hurting less, and I like that one is hurting less. They're not feeling the pain that the other person may be feeling. Now, if you're able to endure that pain or endure it to where you don't hurt and you don't feel that pain, hey, that's a job for you. You could do it. You can conquer it. But if you're an empath and you feel that pain, you're meant to be the other one. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.